Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to try this one more time. We're going to get into Michael B. Jordan as soon as I can get this reading to stay on live on the Wi-Fi. Is it really starting again? Hold on. All right. Okay. Let's see. Whatever. I'm over it. Okay, here we go. Getting into the celebrity reading. It's official. I've had a couple different things happen while I'm trying to do this reading. Please go ahead, hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. Go ahead and click that bell. When you do that, you're going to receive all my notifications. So if it sounds like it's not too annoying, go ahead and click it. Other than that, I'm Jordan. We're going to get into this. Michael B. Jordan. All right. We're going to go over his astrology and his zodiac sign and yada, yada, yada. Jesus. It's been a weekend. All right. Monday is the day that he was born, February 9th, 1987 at 8:14 p.m. in Orange County, California, United States. He's an Aquarius. His moon sign is a Cancer, and then his ascending is a Virgo. His birth path is a 9, a little bit more. Is he really just 5'11"? 5'11" and a half. Okay, that's fine. Just kidding. I am not picky about height. Well, I'm not gonna lie now that I brought it up. Okay, Michael Bakari Jordan. That is what he was born with the name of, and he's an American actor. He is best known for his role as a teenage drug dealer, Wallace on The Wire, Reggie on All My Children, Vince Howard on Friday Night Lights, and Alex in Parenthood. But mostly he also played a shooting victim, Oscar Grant, in the critically acclaimed Fruitvale Station. Whatever. Anyway, he is really good looking, so we are going to do his general update because it was asked. I've already got 2 oracle cards out here for the energy, and we're going to get into this. Let's get into it with the tarot. There is some truth here. That isn't a positive, so is the family, but there is some stuff that is underneath the surface of things. So still things as far as family or, relationships or connections that are within his situation. There's still some things that are kind of underneath the surface of, the truth. I mean, it's just there's light, but it's just, there's a lot more things that need to be dug up. There's also with the truth though here currently, just in a good place of reflecting his own self. So he's really good about looking at his own self, his flaws, his positives, and just owning them and really acknowledging what they are and allowing the light to kind of light up things in the dark so that the dark is beautiful too. It's fine. It's totally fine. He's trying to be, as natural as possible when he looks at himself in the mirror. Okay. So the situation currently, got 2 pentacles in. Yeah. First. Okay. So the situation at hand is business-wise or something to do with maybe health. It's not, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely he's over whatever this is, whatever the information or the facts that come out as far as health or finances. This is definitely something that he is possessive over, like the information anyway. So the balance would be completely off if he were to maybe talk about it, I guess, and bring it out to anybody who, I guess, wants to know about it. So anything as far as health or finance, but he's not very secure in the place he's at. So the balance is off a little bit there, and anything kind of influencing that would have to be with work. So with work, there's definitely, management, there's exciting, adventure. There's a lot of passion that he has within his job, as well as anything that goes into it is the fact that he is super detail oriented and he has a lot of focus on that. He has a lot of focus on the management part, the transformation part of it. If he can grow it, that's where he wants to go. He's really good at what he does though. And he teaches also along the way, whether he knows that or not. He's definitely does, inspire. He does talk. He communicates to other people. But I feel like he definitely teaches in a sense too. Okay, let's get into whatever we got going on as far as current. All the way into the past, what the past will have to do with this. I don't know if it's finance. I think it's finance at this point. Work. Okay. So in the past, there was some information that came out and it kind of made a very chaotic moment for him. So there was definitely a moment that completely changed his perspective on something here. And this has all to do with influencing, from any information, anything that came out, any communication, anything that he was unaware of, just kind of caused tension and worry and just confusion overall. So the root of it is the ending of something. And this ending did not have a conversation. So let's find out if there was a person to this ending. Because whatever this was, it was definitely not something that was chatted about. I feel like it was definitely, there was just no decision to come into a close. It was hard to make the decision. It was confusing making the decision. It was hard to, close that chapter and walk away from the situation. Walking away from it actually made the situation feel like it was that less, freeing. So I feel like he still hasn't really dealt with it from what I'm looking at here. And this person was probably, yes. Okay. So this person could have been an air sign. It's like he was chasing his freedom when this person walked away. So he probably tried to track this person down or, chase them down, or he's been following or watching or behind them some way. I feel like the intention is very fierce and it's very much in a almost like wanting to conversate, but it's just for some reason, something won't let him talk. It won't let him talk about it. And this is when he was quite a bit younger. So it's almost like he's been kind of like hunting. He did eventually, that came into a slow. So like any of this feeling like off balance and stuff, that's definitely would be wise. Just not dealing with the past, obviously, is going to make you feel like that. So it's obviously going to put you in a place where you really fixate on that work, especially if you can't catch your bird. You're going after a bird and you can't catch it. You're going to be focused on something else. Hello. Who is she dating? I don't know who that is. Dom son? Oh, okay. Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. And it's, how do you say his name? Idris? I say his name all wackadoodle. I think I've done a reading on him. I'll have to look, I think. Okay. So anything upcoming that is pertaining to this past situation, is this coming into a resolve? Is this going to help with maybe the overly working or just overly focused on, his work aspect of his life instead of communicating or dealing with this tower moment that he had that he never really dealt with? He definitely left things unturned. I feel like it's definitely having to do with some sort of a connection or a partnership for sure. Okay, so anything going on upcoming that may have any kind of connection? Idris, like Iris, but Idris. That's pretty, if that's what that is. What a pretty name. Beautiful. Beautiful, darling. Okay, so there is some sort of a connection that he does have coming up, okay? This King of Cups is just giving me all types of like, not just loving, not just like connected and in flow and meditative and like, yeah, man, but like emotionally like got his shit together, this person. Now, this could be him, or this could, I feel like, possibly be the other person that he may be coming into contact with, another person, or maybe a different connection. I do feel like, again, this person's a little more like-minded than that last person, whoever the last person was, which I think it was. But that last person that we're talking about has to be from when he was younger, but it could have also just been indicating that he was very youthful, like in the event when they broke up, how it kind of happened. Okay, so the situation that is upcoming is going to be just finding some sort of stability in a new community, or sensing, his belonging in a space, in a new circle, or a new, unfamiliar territory, basically. So, and again, anything influencing this would have to do with that King of Cups energy. So we definitely have an air No, fire. I'll go with fire and water sign. Yeah, definitely. And it's a love thing. It's a love thing. The root of it is just, he's just not completely sure. And this is something of almost like wanting to, close this chapter. So a closing energy. So I feel like the faith here is fading on whatever this relationship is or whatever this relationship could be. Let's find out a likely outcome because I'm nosy and I'm like intrigued at this point. Ooh, ooh la la. So you're saying that they caught the gunslinger on a date in Hollywood. Is that what you're saying? Okay, because he's the gunslinger, I believe. Isn't he on the tower? Okay, so likely outcome here. I feel like this is going into a new beginning. This has been manifested. So this is something that he has thought about and thinks about. Now, I feel like this is also very karmic and it's very spiritually connected, but this has all to do with the fact that this is stemming from him wanting some sort of long-term happiness. And he had a particular person in mind or a particular idea for, somebody he would like to stay connected with until he grows old, I guess. So anything influencing this is all sorts of just, he's going to be center stage with this person. There's going to be a lot of balance here. And I feel like there could be distance and this other person might not even be aware, or they might be waiting, just not really knowing. And I feel like he definitely follows the light, and that would be within whoever this person is. I think he's very, very moved towards this person because of the way that they are. They got a lot of fire. Oh, really? Naughty, naughty. That were they escorted by parents? Like, what are we in the 1950s? Why do they gotta go in separate cars? Like, who cares? Like, these celebrities thinking we care. Just kidding. As we do celebrity tarot. Okay. So again, I feel like this is going to get into a really nice space of not just like, yes, he's going to get there, in like a very independent way. He's going to get there in a very solo way, but I feel like this is going to come into almost like a completion or a happy ending type situation. Even if it's a short term, it can still be, long-term happiness for a moment. I mean, nothing lasts forever, right? Okay, I will. I will. Okay, so it sounds like he has some love things going on. I don't remember what his last reading was. I'll have to look, but I would be kind of excited to hear if anything from that reading kind of aligns there. I think I did a general last time. So, okay, I'm going to get out of here. I have Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt up next. So if you want to stay and hang out, please stay tuned. Thank you so much, Celebrity Tarot. Oh, okay. Go write a novel, honey. Okay, share. I'm blushing. Share, like, and follow. Please go ahead and check out all of my social media in the deets below. And if you would, please go check out that bell button. Give it a click, especially if you want to get all my notifications. If that does not bother you too much, go ahead and click it. Other than that, hit subscribe. I will see you in a minute.